there was a museum that I really wanted to see. Today I am here in Miami in the historic Overtown at the Black Police Precinct and Courthouse Museum. It's interesting. It reminds me of a book that I read about the first Black police officer in New York City who started out patrolling what were then Black and or minority neighborhoods in New York City. But to come here to be in what's also a historically Black neighborhood and to come to this museum, which was like the police precinct in the Black neighborhood along with the courthouse, where basically this is where the justice system functioned within Overtown. And at the time, because of segregation, that, they were held separately from the regular Miami Police Department. And so to come in to see the various artifacts and photos and placards and things like that and kind of get a history of not just the neighborhood, but the justice system and how the two work together was very interesting. Unfortunately, because of time constraints on my part, due to just being in town for a few days and things not necessarily going according to plan, I came here and I was a bit pressed for time, so we did just a very quick walkthrough. But the guide that I had, who was really great, his name is Larry, he explained that you actually have some retired and also active police officers who also lead tours. And because they've actually walked in those shoes, they can give you personal insights. They can tell you stories about their experiences, things that they've been through, other people have been through, being a police officer in Miami, but particularly in Overtown for some of them, offers like additional insight. So made for a really cool experience. It is one of the things that if I had reason to come back to Miami, that I definitely would come back. And, I like to hear oral history, oral stories. And so this is one of the stops that I would make to come back and get a history of the city, of the police force from the people that lived it. So disappointing in myself that, I kind of messed up with regards to timing. Really trying to, I think, cram a little bit too much in. I was supposed to come visit earlier in the week, but I just didn't realize how far apart Little Haiti and this area were. And so I kind of underestimated the amount of time that it would take me to get from Little Haiti to down here. And then it's like by the time I got to the area, I also wanted to visit Little Havana to give there a look over. I didn't get to go back or to really walk the streets of Little Havana to see it. So there are a few different areas that I would like to come back to see again, and this is definitely one of them. I'd like to come back and spend some time and really get like the full experience. But even for about the half hour that I spent here, I still think it was worth the visit. Definitely worth checking out. So if you should happen to be in Miami and you want to do more than, like if you like to party and stuff like that, that's fine. But if you're looking for something beyond that, like some cultural stuff, some historical stuff to come and check out, I think this is definitely one of the spots that you should put on your list.
Thanks for tuning in. To ensure you don't miss any episodes, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, go ahead and click that thumbs up button if you like what you saw, and go ahead and share it on social media.